Thomas got his PSA results back, 9.2. His doctor explained, this indicates prostate enlargement, likely benign prostatic hyperplasia, common at your age. We'll monitor it, but we need to discuss lifestyle changes. Thomas was 58 years old, had been relatively healthy, no major issues. What kind of lifestyle changes? His doctor pulled out a list. Research shows certain daily habits worsen prostate inflammation and enlargement. 5 specific habits contribute most to elevated PSA. If you stop these 5, we often see PSA stabilize or even decrease over time. Thomas looked at the list. 5 habits he did every single day, some for decades. These are just normal life. His doctor nodded. They are common. That's why so many men have elevated PSA. But they're also modifiable. Men who change these 5 habits often see significant improvement. Thomas was skeptical, but willing to try. What happens if I don't change anything? His doctor was honest. Your PSA will likely continue climbing. Prostate will enlarge more. More symptoms, more frequent urination, worse sleep. Eventually, medication or procedures might be needed. But if you address these habits now, you might avoid all that. Thomas committed to changing all 5 habits. 6 months later, PSA 8.1, down 1.1. 1 year later, PSA 7.4, down 1.8 total. Symptoms improved dramatically, sleeping better, fewer bathroom trips. His doctor, this is exactly what we hoped for. The 5 habit changes reduced your prostate inflammation. Your PSA reflects that improvement. Today, I'm revealing the 5 habits that worsen prostate enlargement and inflammation, why these common daily activities keep your PSA elevated, and how stopping them can help reduce PSA naturally over time. If your PSA is elevated from BPH or inflammation, these habit changes could make significant difference. This video is for education only, not medical advice. Lifestyle changes support prostate health but don't replace medical treatment. Always work with your doctor. Individual results vary. Never stop medications without medical supervision. Before we start, comment habits below. I'll send you the complete habit change protocol with weekly tracking guide. Takes 2 seconds. Now let me reveal the 5 habits keeping your PSA elevated. Habit number 1, excessive caffeine consumption. Thomas drank 6 to 8 cups of coffee daily. Had done this for 20 years. Caffeine keeps me productive, he said. His doctor explained why caffeine worsens prostate issues. First, caffeine is a bladder irritant, makes your bladder more sensitive and reactive. When your bladder is constantly irritated, surrounding tissue becomes inflamed. Your prostate sits right against your bladder base. Chronic bladder irritation creates chronic prostate irritation. This inflammation keeps PSA elevated. Second, caffeine is a diuretic, makes you urinate more frequently. With enlarged prostate, frequent urination worsens symptoms, creates cycle, more urination, more bladder activity, more prostate irritation. Third, caffeine affects sleep quality. Poor sleep increases cortisol. Elevated cortisol increases systemic inflammation. That inflammation affects your prostate. Research shows men who consume more than 4 cups of coffee daily have higher PSA levels than men who drink 2 or fewer. Not from false elevation, from actual chronic inflammation. Thomas's challenge? Reduce from 6 to 8 cups down to 2 cups maximum daily. Week 1, reduced to 4 cups, had headaches, felt tired. Week 2, down to 3 cups, adjusting. Week 4, stable at 2 cups daily, sleeping better. Month 3, PSA dropped 0.3, noticeable improvement. The reduction, not elimination, moderation. 2 cups daily is manageable, doesn't create chronic irritation. 6 to 8 cups keeps inflammation constant. Switch to decaf for additional cups if needed, or herbal tea, water, non-caffeinated alternatives. Thomas now drinks 2 cups coffee in morning only, herbal tea in afternoon. His bladder feels less irritated, fewer nighttime bathroom trips. Habit number 2, regular heavy alcohol consumption. Thomas had 2 to 3 beers every evening. Friday and Saturday nights, 4 to 5 beers. Just unwinding after work, he explained. His doctor showed him research on alcohol and prostate inflammation. Alcohol increases systemic inflammation throughout your body, including prostate tissue. Regular alcohol consumption, especially more than 2 drinks daily, keeps inflammation levels elevated. Studies show men who drink heavily have higher PSA levels and more prostate enlargement than moderate drinkers or non-drinkers. Plus, alcohol affects sleep quality, disrupts REM sleep, increases nighttime awakenings. Poor sleep increases cortisol and inflammation, creates vicious cycle. Thomas's target, reduced to maximum 4 drinks per week, spread out, not all at once. First month was difficult. Evening beer had been his routine for 15 years, but he committed. Switched to sparkling water with lime most evenings. Limited beer to Friday and Saturday only. 2 maximum each night. By month 3, noticed significant changes. Sleeping through night more often, less prostate discomfort. PSA dropped 5/10 from this change alone. The key, not complete elimination for everyone, but reducing from daily heavy use to occasional moderate use. Men who maintain heavy daily alcohol consumption rarely see PSA improvement. Men who reduce to moderate levels often see significant PSA decrease. Habit number 3, completely sedentary lifestyle. Thomas worked desk job, sat 8 to 10 hours daily, came home, sat on couch watching TV, weekends, more sitting. "I'm too tired to exercise," he said. His doctor explained how sedentary lifestyle worsens prostate issues. Sitting for long periods creates pressure on prostate, reduces blood flow to pelvic region. Poor circulation means poor oxygen delivery to tissues. Poor oxygen increases inflammation. Plus, sedentary lifestyle often leads to weight gain. Excess weight, especially abdominal fat, increases inflammation throughout body. That inflammation affects prostate. Studies show men who sit more than 6 hours daily have higher PSA and worse prostate symptoms than men who move regularly. Thomas's challenge: add daily movement. Not intense exercise, just regular movement. Started with 20-minute walks after dinner, added standing desk at work, alternated sitting and standing. Weekend, light activities instead of couch time. First weeks felt awkward, muscles sore, but by week 4, felt more energetic. Month 3, sleeping better. Less prostate pressure. PSA dropped 4/10. The movement improved circulation to pelvic region. Better oxygen delivery. Reduced inflammation. His prostate responded positively, not from intense exercise, from consistent daily movement. Breaking up long sitting periods made significant difference. Habit number 4, high sodium processed food diet. Thomas ate fast food 4 to 5 times weekly. Processed snacks, frozen dinners, high sodium throughout. Convenient and tastes good, he explained. His doctor showed him sodium's effect on prostate. High sodium intake causes fluid retention. Your body holds extra water to balance salt levels. This fluid retention increases pressure throughout your body, including around your prostate. Extra pressure worsens prostate symptoms. Plus, processed foods contain inflammatory compounds. Trans fats, advanced glycation end products, preservatives, all increase systemic inflammation. That inflammation affects prostate tissue. Research shows men eating high-sodium processed diets have higher PSA and worse urinary symptoms than men eating whole food diets. Thomas's target: reduce sodium to under 2,000 milligrams daily. Cut out fast food completely. Started meal prepping on Sundays, grilled chicken, vegetables, brown rice, whole foods. First 2 weeks, food tasted bland without heavy salt. Week 3, taste buds adjusting. Month 2, preferring whole foods now. PSA dropped 6/10, plus lost 12 pounds, felt less bloated. Urinary symptoms improved noticeably. The sodium reduction decreased fluid retention. Less pressure on prostate. Whole foods reduced systemic inflammation. His prostate benefited from both changes. Habit number 5, chronic stress and poor sleep. Thomas worked high-stress job, constant deadlines, difficult boss, always anxious, slept 5 to 6 hours nightly, fitful sleep, frequent waking. Just part of my job, he said. His doctor explained stress-inflammation prostate connection. Chronic stress elevates cortisol continuously. Elevated cortisol increases systemic inflammation. That inflammation affects every organ, including prostate. Poor sleep makes everything worse. During sleep, your body reduces inflammation and repairs tissue. 5 to 6 hours isn't enough. Plus, frequent waking means poor quality sleep. Your body never fully completes anti-inflammatory processes. Studies show men with chronic stress and poor sleep have significantly higher PSA than men managing stress well and sleeping 7 to 8 hours. Thomas's changes started stress management, daily breathing exercises, 10 minutes morning and evening, improved sleep hygiene, no screens after 9 p.m., dark room, cool temperature, consistent bedtime, set boundaries at work, no emails after 7 p.m., delegated more tasks. First month, still stressed, but managing better. Sleep improving slightly. Month 2, sleeping 6.5 to 7 hours, feeling more rested. Month 3, stress levels noticeably lower. Sleeping 7 to 8 hours most nights. PSA dropped 7/10. The cortisol reduction decreased systemic inflammation. Better sleep allowed proper anti-inflammatory processes. His prostate inflammation decreased measurably. This habit change had biggest impact on his overall wellness, not just PSA. His entire life quality improved. Starting point, PSA 9.2, multiple symptoms, poor quality of life. After 6 months changing all 5 habits. Habit 1, caffeine reduced from 8 cups to 2 cups daily. Habit 2, alcohol reduced from daily drinking to 4 drinks weekly. Habit 3, added daily movement, 20 to 30 minutes. Habit 4, eliminated processed foods, whole food diet. Habit 5, stress management daily, 7 to 8 hours sleep. Results at 6 months. PSA 8.1, down 1.1. Results at 1 year. PSA 7.4, down 1.8 total. Symptoms, dramatically improved, sleeping through night, less urgency, better energy. Weight, lost 18 pounds. Overall health, best he'd felt in 15 years. His doctor, this is remarkable improvement. Your prostate inflammation has decreased significantly. The PSA drop reflects real health improvement, not just numbers. You've potentially avoided years of worsening symptoms and eventual medication. Thomas continues all 5 habit changes. They're not temporary, they're his new lifestyle. His PSA remains stable around 7.4 to 7.6. No medications needed, no procedures, just sustainable habit changes. Research consistently shows these 5 lifestyle factors have biggest impact on prostate inflammation and enlargement. Not genetics, not age alone, but daily habits. Men who address all 5 see better results than men who change only 1 or 2. The habits work synergistically. Caffeine reduction improves sleep. Better sleep reduces stress. Less stress improves inflammation. Lower inflammation helps everything. Movement improves circulation. Better circulation reduces inflammation. Lower inflammation improves symptoms. Whole food diet reduces sodium and inflammation. Less inflammation improves prostate health. Everything connects. Changing all 5 creates positive cascade effect. Thomas's 1.8 PSA drop over 1 year came from comprehensive habit change. Not medication, not supplements. Just stopping 5 habits that were worsening his condition. Comment. Habits below for your complete 5 habit change protocol with weekly tracking sheets and symptom monitoring guide. Subscribe for next week's video on the 5 foods that accelerate prostate inflammation reduction when combined with these habit changes. Thomas stopped 5 daily habits that were worsening his prostate inflammation. His PSA dropped 1.8 over 1 year. His symptoms improved dramatically. His quality of life transformed. The same 5 habit changes could help you.